quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
Cyber Week starts now. Up to 30% off lease from...
with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Good evening and welcome to the pre-show of the 26th Annual KMSU Auction. I'm your host, Sadie Lynn, and you may recognize me from MSU Inside Out, but tonight I am here with the auction. And make sure you tune in tonight for the actual auction when it starts at 6:30 and make sure you bid on those items. Now, before we begin, I'd like to take a moment and thank our incredible sponsors, as we wouldn't be able to do it without them. And joining me now is one of our sponsors, Vets for Vets, Vern Anderson. Thank you for coming and joining us on the auction this evening.
Thank you.
So, Vern, can you tell me about the mission of Vets for Vets and what you guys are all about?
Vets for Vets is it was founded to help transitioning vets from the military into civilian life, especially to have that support that sometimes you miss from when you initially transition. A few years ago, transitioning from military to civilian life was very rough, and you didn't get your disability properly, you didn't get your resources connected. So we're there to stand in the gap for the transitioning, and we're also helping with peer support for veterans specifically.
It's a great mission. Can you tell me how people are able to find you?
They can go to Peer Vision for Mental Health. Vets for Vets, we're in the same building as the Harmony Center, which is another sister organization to under Peer Vision for Mental Health, and it's right here in Minot. And we meet as a support group twice a month, every other Tuesday. I believe it's first and third, or second and fourth Tuesday. There's a co-ed group, then there's all women's group, and there's also, we have a project coordinator, Sarah. She's there every day, Monday through Saturday, either her or myself, usually 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
And how can we find ways to donate to your cause?
You can contact Sarah, or you can contact Tamara. She's the director and the founder of Peer Vision for Mental Health. Or you can go to peervisionformentalhealth.org and you can donate there. We're also a nonprofit organization.
Absolutely. And do you have a donation goal for tonight?
Tonight, any donation, anybody want to donate, whatever is achievable. And I'm here to represent, I guess, my book.
Can you tell us a little bit about your book?
It's a book called Grace Under Pressure. My shirt is pretty much my cover design of my book. It's a book about poetry, inspirational poetry of comfort, pretty much about everyday life and struggles, and it's pretty much trying to normalize mental health and the struggles that everyone goes through, not just as a veteran, but also as a just normal human being. I wrote it back in '88, and I just rebranded it last year into a pocket size. But basically, what I'm offering tonight is my writing services. I've written poems for family members, for different people at auctions. If they win my services, I will write whatever they want to be written for a family member or friend. I've written different type banners for people, different things for ancestral relations, and I'm willing to donate 8 hours of my time, equivalent to about $500, to write a poem of their choosing, spiritual, non-spiritual, whatever they want.
And where can we find Grace Under Pressure?
You can find it at Trafford Publishing, or you can find it in the smaller pocket size City of Books, but it also can be found probably on Amazon and in the other bookstores.
Well, that's wonderful, and I would like to thank you for coming on the show tonight. It's going to be a big night, super exciting, lots of interesting things to look forward to. And with that, we're going to toss it to Dalton. Dalton, what's up next?
Kicking it over here, I'm joined with, we get the privilege on the pre-show of, if a donor donated more than $700, we get to have them join on with us on the pre-show. I'm joined with Wade Williamson, the man behind Blueprint Basketball. Wade, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Dalton, for having me. I love being able to give back to the community. I think this is such a great thing to do, and we're just glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, talk about a little bit, we have our Blueprint Basketball donors on every single package tonight. You're going to see their donations on every single package that you can bid on. But can you talk a little bit about what your business is and what you do for the community?
We are primarily a skills training organization, okay? When we'll get to that, we have travel teams. We have the Quest for 10,000. We also have 3-on-3 in the summers. But like I said, our skills, we divide it up into 3 categories. We have the youth beginners. We lower the hoops, brand new to basketball. We just have, yesterday we have 2 second graders and a first grader. And I laugh so much at those, because we're trying to teach them basketball principles. You ever watch 5- and 6-year-old kids set screens? It's awesome. But then when they get it, the other part is they set screens better than some of my junior high girls. So, But then we go into our our beginners and intermediate, which is, again, we're starting to teach them more, better and bigger skills, dribbling between the legs, going behind the back, getting your steps right in layups, and like you said, give everybody this shooting form, so they get that nice tall follow through, and teaching them that this is the guide hand and it guides, and then we go to the advanced, where again we add layers to it, and try to get them, teaching them the Euro step, how to do a step through and stuff like that, and basketball knowledge. What is the defense going to give me? Well, what am I taking? So they understand that, and the other part what really makes them learn is asking them questions. So when I say, what did you see there? I saw this. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Then it really helps them, and the information will stick in their brains longer.
Yeah, can you explain a little bit about, you've donated to the 3-on-3, like you said, and the single sessions. What exactly do those entail?
So like I said, we have the single. Because we've won the best personal trainer 3 years in a row from the Minot community votes, and we've also been 2 years in a row the best youth sports and rec program. So I'm really proud of that. Really proud of my staff. Because without them, I'd be nothing. And so, like I said, with that, and then the 3-on-3 is we do that in the summertime, and that's from Memorial Day till about the 2nd week of August. We go 5 weeks, take the 4th of July week off, and go 5 weeks. And that's a 2-hour session. Every kid gets 3 games. They're 10 minutes long. And again, we're teaching offensive principles, defensive principles, just to go out and have them playing, being active, having some fun, meeting new people, talking in front of groups, cameras.
Yeah. What's the age range as far as who you're able to train?
We have got everybody from, like I said, last year we had 2 4-year-olds coming in.
Wow.
It was a little scary at first because they're so little, but they wanted to play, and they're twins, and you'd never guess that they're 4 years old because they're just a couple of spitfires, and they don't back down. And like I said, I really have a good time watching them. And, when we go all the way, we've got seniors in high school that come out and do it. So, like I said, I won't say exactly, but the one senior will be committing to a college here in the next couple of
wow.
weeks. So I'm pretty excited about
Yeah.
that.
Okay, if someone would want to, maybe they're not going to bid on something tonight, if they're listening right now and they want to just reach out to you, what's the best way to do that?
The best way to do it is go to our Facebook page, Blueprint Basketball. Send me a message on there because it comes right to my phone and I have it instantly, and I can answer back within just a couple of seconds.
And I can vouch for that. When I contacted Wade, I did text you on Messenger, and the response was immediate. So you will get an immediate response. But one final question for you. What was your reasoning for donating so much to the KMSU auction? We appreciated your donation and just you coming on the pre-show. What was the motivation behind that?
Like I said, I really believe in Minot State. I like what they've done for the community, and I just want to be able to help you guys out because when you do it the right way, and you help somebody, and they will be glad to help you out. So it's really a good two-way street for both entities to win.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for joining me on the show,
Thank
Wade.
you, sir.
I
sure appreciate it.
Guys, if you tune in at 6:30 and bid on any package, you will be included in that package. Will be included a Blueprint basketball donation, whether it's that 3-on-3 or the single session. You guys will get that in any of the packages that you bid on tonight. With that being said, we're going to kick it over to Matt for our brand new interview.
And she also donated a huge package to us. She donated over $1,000 membership to the YMCA. So Tia, tell us about the YMCA and what is offered in those memberships there.
Yeah, absolutely. The Y, we are a nonprofit in the community, and we just kind of touch on everything fitness, health related. We have programs and services that range from group fitness classes to youth sports. We're looking at chronic disease, diabetes classes, CrossFit. We have quite a bit of stuff going on, and we always like to give back to the community.
Of course, that's amazing. So what kind of equipment or just facilities you have at the YMCA here in Minot?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have pretty much everything you would think of a normal gym would have. We have a regular old training center with weights, cardio equipment, things of that nature. We have group fitness studios, cycling studio, 2 basketball gyms. We have a climbing wall. We have a pool. That's a big one that I always try not to forget. And then, of course, we also host birthday parties and things of that nature, too.
That's
And I forgot. We also have a Triangle Y camp and day camps and stuff like that, so overnight camps.
And that's in Garrison, right, with the Triangle Y camp?
Yes, yep.
Yeah. So I'm sure a big thing with the YMCA is family, definitely. So what would you expect for a family? So for working out for parents or even activities for kids. What would you offer for that?
Yeah, absolutely. So any kid could definitely just come on in and with their family, and parents could go upstairs and work out, or they can also they can drop their kids off in our Child Watch, which is an extra fee, but it's available to everyone during the times that it's open. Or the kids can go play basketball. They can all go swim in the pool together. There's lots of different things that they could do, but climb the wall. It's just a fun time overall.
Awesome. I also want to highlight the Triangle Y camp. What is offered there, and what time during the summers or whatever goes on there?
Yeah, we offer seven or 8 sessions in the summertime, and we actually host our day camp out there as well. But yeah, it's a good time. We have different themes for each week, and there's different types of sessions too that you can choose from. There's our Horse Masters camp. We're one of the only horse camps in North Dakota, and we have just a lot of fun out there, and it's a community in itself, so it's a good time.
Nice, thank you so much. For people at home, so they know, or even people wanting to visit Minot, what's your address and location, and also what's a good way to contact you guys?
So we are located on the south end of Minot, 3515 16th Street Southwest, and you can definitely look us up online at ymcaminot.org, and just come on out, get a tour, and have some fun.
Okay, one last question. How excited, how do you guys impact Minot? I know you guys were on the auction, and how much does this auction mean to you guys anyway, if you have an answer for that?
It means a lot. I mean, it gets our name on the community. Like I said, we are a nonprofit, so Giving back to the community is a huge thing for us as well. We give, over $28,000 in donations like this, into the community every year, so we love that. But we also provide sponsorships for memberships and programs, so if kids and families can't afford to utilize our services or programs, we give back into the community that way too. So we like to get our name out there, and it's just fun to be able to be here with you guys.
That's amazing. So I want everyone to look forward to that package at 6:30. Make sure to be on. Tia, thank you so much for being on our pre-show. Let's kick it off to Gage, talking about KMOT.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. And I'm here with Joe Skurseski. Now, Joe, you are an anchor for KMOT, and you've been around the block here for quite a while. So tell us, what have you been really doing around Minot in your whole time being here?
Well, Gage, first off, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for pronouncing my last name correctly. First shot, Gage, way to go. Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Awesome. A lot of people, I work with people for a decade and they still can't get it. But yeah, I've been at KMOT here now for almost 12 years, believe it or not. Originally from Wisconsin, but the news director and anchor at KMOT. Proud to be the your news leader here in Minot, and Minot's become like a second home for me.
That's awesome. And tell us about, because you guys are table sponsor for us tonight, tell us about kind of what you guys have been doing around the community to help out in any way.
Yeah, so well, our main priority is bringing good local news to the Minot community. We have our local 6 and 10 newscast on KMOT Monday through Friday. We have a great news team right now at KMOT covering everything going on not only in Minot but also in the surrounding counties in the KMOT area. And we really pride ourselves on a great news, weather, and sports product.
That's awesome. Yeah, and so your time as a news anchor, how has that kind of evolved since you started at KMOT to now?
Well, it's really given me an opportunity to meet a lot of influential people, not only here, but, in other parts of the country. I've gotten a chance to travel a little bit for some of the things we've covered. But I've also had the opportunity to see the news industry in general develop and grow in the 10 years. A lot of things have changed the way we do things. Technology has changed, the advent of social media and influencers and whatnot. So, what we do in television news has changed an awful lot.
Absolutely, it has. And also, I wanted to ask you, because I've never been to KMOT, but we just got our news channel, or news station here recently renovated. Now, how does that compare to a top-level news station like yours to ours?
I got to say, just looking around at some of the new things that you guys have, I really like it. I like the green screen. I like some of the equipment that you have. Your teleprompter is almost nicer than ours. Just kidding, but no, I like the setup that you have here. You have a really good thing going here at MSU.
Yeah, and you mentioned you're from Wisconsin too, so that transition from Wisconsin over to Minot, what was that like back when you came over?
Yeah, well, don't scold me, Vikings fans here. So okay, but no, what I will say is that it was a transition because I'm originally from a big city. Getting to live in a smaller community. But I will say Minot in general is such a great community, and the people here are really nice, the people that are from not only North Dakota, but Minot specifically. So getting to be welcomed into the community, the nice people that were here, the phrase "no act nice," that made the process a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. And going back to coming to Minot and kind of growing your roots here in a way, now what is something about Minot in the city that you love absolutely and hold very dear to your heart?
Well, aside from, as I said, the nice people that are here, there really are a lot of fun things to do in Minot if you know where to look. I love going to like Minot Minotaur's games, for example, especially at the new arena, the new Pepsi rink that they built. Love going to other things in the summer. We got the State Fair, Hust Fest, and all those different kind of things. So, if you know what to look for, the great music at, Anna Cole Nelson Hall. We have like a nationally renowned opera performers that come here. So I feel like a tour guide right now for Visit Minot a little bit. But there's a lot of fun things to do in Minot. You just got to know where to look.
Absolutely. And going back to the community, right? KMOT has been a part of Minot Minot for a very long time. Mm-hmm. Now, what have you done personally in your life here at Minot to help KMOT kind of expand its roots to the city?
So in my time, KMOT has been in Minot now for more than 60 years as a station, and get to MC a lot of different events in the area. A lot of people have come to me as like either a spokesperson or like an MC for their event. Most recently, for example, I got to MC the annual Minot Walk to End Alzheimer's, which was an honor to be involved in that. I've also done things for like the Minot Senior Coalition, for example. They have an annual event. So Minot, KMOT really loves to get involved in a lot of different aspects of the community outside of news.
Absolutely, and we really appreciate you having you on. Great to have
thanks.
you here.
Good to have.
And this was Joe Skrzyszewski from KMOT, and we're going to kick it over to Kaylee Paulus. Kaylee, what do you got for us?
Hi guys, and thank you for joining us for the pre-show tonight. We really appreciate it. I am standing here with our nonprofit Vets for Vets, and Ann Waterford has something to display for them and give them for this early Christmas gift. And here we go. These are combat stockings, already pre-filled, and just appreciation from Ann Waterford. She's a part of our auction class. She gives 20 different combat stockings to veterans every year, and it's just support the service members and what they do out of the kindness of her heart. And I'll kick it back to Matt. Thank you so much for this great opportunity.
Yes, Kaylee, thank you so much. This is going to be an amazing night. I'm very excited for tonight. I'm excited for all the packages. We have a lot of great sponsors tonight as well. I just want to thank all the people who talked with us today, especially Tia. She was really nice to talk to. Who was your favorite interview? What would you say?
I gotta say mine was Vern because I got to interview him.
Of course, yeah. No, but like, we're excited. I'm definitely excited for that YMCA membership offered in the package. What are you excited for?
I'm excited for the Arbo Photography large print package. That's going to be really exciting, and I can't wait to see that get bid.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us for the pre-show. Stick with us at 6:30. We'll be back here on Channel 19 and YouTube. So be ready to call. Get ready to bid. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's do this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Thank you guys so much for watching the pre